Okay, good to be back. In today's lesson, we're going to look at what we call the Boolean OR operator. In our previous lesson, we looked at the Boolean AND operator. So I'm going to use an example to illustrate how this works. Okay, so let's jump into the text editor. Right, so let's say there's a school that is enrolling students, and so they need you to meet certain requirements for you to be enrolled into the school. So let's say they need you to have HSK. So let's say you have HSK, and then you should obviously have the money to pay the fees. So let's say you have the money to pay the fees. So we can say if HSK and money, then you can be enrolled into the school. So you get a place, right? Otherwise you don't, right? Else print you don't have a place. You don't have a place here. Okay, so this is how it works. The AND, if you guys remember last time, so how the AND operator works is both of the conditions have to be true, right? If any one of these conditions is false, then obviously you don't qualify, right? You don't have a place. If either one or both of them are not true, then you don't have a place. Okay, so let's say the other one is also false, simply means you don't have a place, right? False, sorry, right? You don't have a place. However, let's say this school realizes that most of the students have HSK, but they don't have the money, and some have the money and they don't have an HSK, and so they come to a decision that we should at least find someone with just one of these qualifications, right? So how they represent this in code is they have to use the OR Boolean operator, right? So if you have HSK or money, then you can get a place. So now if one of these is true, then obviously they're going to get a place. So this is how it works. This is how the OR works. It's either both of the conditions have to be true or just one of the conditions has to be true. So if this is true, that you have the money and that you have the HSK, you still get a place, right? You're not affected. But if one of them is false, you still get a place, right? If you don't have one of the qualifications, but you have one of the qualifications, you still get a place. So this is how the OR operator works. It differs from the AND operator in that the AND operator requires you to meet both of the conditions, but the OR operator requires you to meet at least one of the conditions. So that's how it works, and this is how you represent it in code. So I hope you guys understood. I hope to see you in our next video when I'm going to talk about the NOT operator. Right, so for now, I'll see you in our next video. Bye bye.